are back with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. I've fucked myself today. I can barely breathe. It feels like one of my lungs is collapsed. I haven't exercised in 2 weeks. I was in the himmies. Then I got back and I was like, I can't be fucked. I'll start again Monday. I'll head to the gym Monday. Then at about 12 o'clock, I decided I can't be fucked going to the gym. Tell you what I'll do. I'll get on the fucking kets. The fucking kettlebells. I haven't been on the kets for a while. I'll fucking do a few swings, do a couple of fucking arm presses, do a couple of push-ups, and that'll do. I'll ease myself back into the exercising. So I go up there. I'm fucking pumped. I'm not pumped at all. I'm like, what's the minimum amount of exercise I can do and still call it exercise? I could easily let this run another 6 weeks to 2 months, no exercise. Just take it all the way through Christmas, into the new year, no exercise. Keep the diet all right. I haven't blown out. I fast every day, so that fucking himmies weight is almost gone now. And I'm like, I can stay in pretty good shape without exercising. But I was like, if I don't exercise today, I can see myself putting it off again till next Monday. And then the following week I have my show and I'll tell myself I haven't got time to exercise. So I'll fucking ditch it. There's a month no exercise. So I'm just like, do something today. Fucking just do it. So I get up there, start swinging the fucking ket, do a few shoulder presses, throwing that above my head, get down on the ground, do a few fucking push-ups. That's round 1. I wanted to quit then. I was puffing pretty hard. Had a few darts on Saturday night after the gig. I'm fasting. I'm not eating today, so I really can't be fucked doing any of this shit. But I'm like, if I do 3 rounds of this, it will be counted as exercise. So I do round 2. At the start of round 2, I wanted to quit completely. I'm really puffing now. I get through that. Then I start round 3, and I'm just completely fucking over it. But I'm like, just fucking get through it. I swing the ket, I move on to the fucking shoulder presses, and I'm fucking battling on the shoulder presses. I'm really using my whole body, fucking putting some torque into it to get that ket over my fucking head. I'm really straining. I do my right arm, then I do my left arm. I'm fucking not feeling normal, and then I do some push-ups, and then I stand up, and it feels like I've got a collapsed lung. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And the first thing that came to mind is fucking Dawes' heart attack. And everyone's fucking heart attack at the moment. I'm like, that is a lot of pressure on my chest area. So I started freaking out a little bit, trying to take deep breaths, but I just can't take fucking deep breaths. Then I sort of started moving around, and it feels like I've pulled all the muscles down each side, and my spine has been realigned. My neck's sore, both my shoulders are sore. I can't breathe properly. It also feels like I've pinched a nerve in my left shoulder as well. I'm in a bit of fucking pain here. I feel like I need some actual ket. I would take it right now if I had some ket lying around. I'd probably do some ket and then jump back on the kets. Izzy Ali, my comedian friend, fucking oppression chamber guy. He was telling me the other week he had his wisdom teeth taken out, and they only prescribed him over-the-counter painkillers, which do nothing. They wouldn't give him the heavy stuff. I assume because he's black. The racist fucking dentist profiled him and was like, nah, you're not getting anything stronger than over-the-counter shit. But they're fucking tight on the painkillers in Australia. They don't give you fucking anything unless you're almost dead. So he gets home and he's in fucking agonizing pain, and he's like, fuck this. Calls up his dealer, buys 3 grams of ketamine. That is confirming the fucking dentist's suspicions. I'd never thought of that before. It's fucking genius. It's fucking expensive, but it's genius. He said whenever he felt the pain coming on, he just did a bump. That is fucking genius. It's also a slippery slope into heroin too. That's the real painkiller. Why wouldn't you just go straight to heroin? I would probably do some heroin right now as well, the way I'm feeling. I know you probably can't tell because I'm a fucking trooper, but I'm struggling. Anyway, it's Monday. It's the start of a brand new week. And it's time for an Ask Boyle. It's Ask Boyle time. So if you have a question that you would like answered by one of the greatest minds of this and any other generation, email your question into me on boylecomedy@gmail.com or send it into my Patreon. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. The links are in my social media bios. Or if you want to fucking have a chat, send me a message and I'll send you the link myself. Anyway, this week's Ask Boyle is going to be a little bit different. And when I say different, I mean I'm not answering a fucking question. But what has been happening lately, I've been getting a lot of messages from people asking about meditation, recommendations, apps I use, how you do it, blah, blah, fucking blah. All that sort of shit. Then yesterday, I got a message from Haley, one of the lovely listeners of this podcast, suggesting I should do a guided meditation. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a 10-minute guided meditation for you cunts, and I'm going to put it on the Patreon. It's going to be a 10-minute guided meditation in the style of Boyle. And I think I know what you all need as well. I understand your psychology. If it's anything like mine, I know exactly what you need. It's going to be the meditation version of this podcast. You just need some cunt that's not going to pull any punches laying it out for you. And that's what I'm going to do for you. And it kills two birds with one stone for me as well. First one is I don't have to answer any of your fucking meditation questions anymore. And the second one is it's my first official step into becoming a guru, which is my long-term plan anyway. Become a guru, start a cult, guilt-free blowies. That has been the plan the whole time. That's been the plan the whole fucking time. This whole fucking podcast was just a decoy to get to there. So I'll be putting out Boyle's 10-minute guided meditation. That will be going on the Patreon. We'll see what the response to it is. Maybe I can even expand on that as well. I can do a 15-minute guided meditation. I can do half an hour. I can do an hour. I've also got a fucking pile of Buddhism books I need to read, and I need a reason to read them. So I might even start Buddhism lessons with my own spin to it. This is all going to have the Boyle touch. Which means there's probably going to be a lot more swearing than your normal guru and a lot less spirituality. So all this will be going on the Patreon, and I'm going to say I'll put my fucking first 10-minute guided meditation out. I don't want to pressure myself, but I'll say this week, which means probably next week, but I've got some ideas, fresh ideas in my head floating around. So I don't want them to disappear. So it could be earlier than you think. And we'll see what the response to it is. If you're enjoying it, I will continue expanding my lessons. So if you're interested in any of that, it's going to be on the Patreon. Join the Patreon. Like I said, links are in my social media bios. Or just message me directly and I'll send you the link myself. Anyway, that's it for tonight. If you're enjoying the podcast, give it a share around, and I'll see you the fuck later.